All right. Let's get this show on the road. Hello there. How's it going, Katniss? Here, let me position my microphone so you can hear me better. That should be better. Okay. We're gonna do one more flight of Gumi. Okay, I just realized I muted the audio. Well, that would explain why you couldn't hear me. How's it going, Katniss? Okay. Air launch. It's been going indeed. Oh boy, do I feel that. Yeah, I spent the past like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get the X2 to work the way I think it should, and no luck there. So we might just be moving on to the X3, our supersonic jet. But yeah. Tried to spend some time on HSP, wasn't really feeling it today. What is HSP? Human Space Program? Okay. Is that like your save file slash alternate history? Alternate future at this point, potentially? It's an alternate video game. Oh? Is it like actually a different game? Oh fuck. I didn't know that. Does it play like Kerbal? Like mechanically? Oh god, what is happening? I just heard the gear retracting noise and I'm scared now. Oh, okay. We're good. Alright, today's goal, 12.5 kilometers. Though we're gonna aim much higher. kind of does. It's missing a lot of stuff. Interesting. Ping me on Discord or direct message me. I'm interested in seeing that. I would like to just barely graze 30 kilometers. Mach 2.5. Not bad. I think we hit probably Mach 3 on our first flight, but I DM'd you. Roger that. Yeah, I'll look after stream. That sounds interesting, though. I think we had all 3 engines running. Right here, Ferrum. It is showing my screen, yeah? Yeah, okay. For some reason on my Twitch, it is just a black screen. When I said on my Twitch, I meant like on my, I have Twitch pulled up on my browser. I would like to know where land is. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let me reload that. Part of the reason that landing this thing is so hard is because we have collidable ground scatters. So, Jesus, RSS Reborn is tanking my PC again. Yeah. It's saying that you are a first-time chatter, but I thought I talked to you the other day. If you are a first-time chatter, welcome. But yeah, we have collidable ground scatters. I theoretically could turn that off, but I don't know. With a Chris vector in the PFP. Is that a gun of some kind? Yes. Whoa. Less of that. Down at 0.5 meter per second. God damn it. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Hello? Kerbal? What the fuck are we doing? There we go. Parallax is so laggy. Like, it runs well when it runs, but it does not always run. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. If we have to reset the game, we will do that. But I would like to avoid that. You should just switch to Soul, like I have. RSS Reborn's like outdated anyway. Whoa. That was on me for trying to configure things while flying. It's in the parallax menu. I will say you do have to make a new save if you're doing anything with Soul. Because it is like technically a whole new planetary system. It's not a mod for RSS. So keep that in mind. Which is why I made the switch now. Is because I figured if I was going to make a new save anyway, why not make it in Soul? Hello? Why do I not have control? There we go. Shiza. Damn. Okay, I keep trying to like avoid colliders. Yes, I did say Shiza. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart the game. It really should not take that long. This way, I don't have to avoid trees or worry about any of that. And we can get going. Look at HSP while it's loading. Okay, will do. Also, on the topic of shameless self-promotion, Vector, if you'd like, I do have a Discord. Human space program. Oh yeah, it looks like similar-ish to Kerbal, in terms of UI at the very least. I don't think there is a soul bot in the RP-1 Discord. I can send you a link to that though. To Soul's like documentation. Yeah, whenever you make a less outdated build, Katniss, do let me know, because I'm interested. All right. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I might check it out. Dear God, it's manual install. Well, yeah. We're talking 128k textures. Of course it's manual install. I will say it runs way better than RSS Reborn, though. God, I might need more coffee. I'm fighting the urge for right now. 6 samples per pixel? What does that mean? Explain it to me like I'm 5. Vector, you're gonna be fine. I'm running it on a 2070. It means it's slow as fuck. We'll talk to Fox about fixing that then. Was this the graphics card I wanted? I think it was. Yeah, I'm getting a Radeon card next, and it's going to be like double the speed or more. Texture samplers and memory access and memory is slower than computing something using values. KSP limitations and stuff. You can only have one shader for the entire thing because it's one mesh. Also, I think Carlbot doesn't want me to talk in your Discord server. You have to... In the rules, there's like a, pick your preferred pronouns. I think you do that, and then it should let you speak. I might be mistaken. It has been like 5 years since I've set that up. Fascinating. Let me make sure that you like aren't banned or something. I don't know why you would be. Welcome, Vector. Oh, well, it looks like you don't have a role. Try that now. Yeah, everything blurs together in my head. Well, I was just saying, like... Like, if you... I don't think you are. I don't think anybody fucking cares about me enough. But if you were, like... ban dodging, like you were banned on the server and you joined with, like, a different account or whatever... But I don't think that's what it is. I think that it's just Carlbot generally not working. I don't know why, but... Yeah, banned for fuck you. Reason fuck you. I don't know. I've only banned, like, 2 people in the history of the Discord server, and it was just because they were weird. You should be able to message now, though. I'll appear, like, every 2 days. Reason get fucked. Yeah. That's chill. Yeah, I don't know. I've had to ban people in the past for, like... Mostly just, like, being weird to women. Which I guess is a thing that happens on Twitch because incels? I don't really know. Yeah, and then there was one where, like, they... Oh, Shiza. They got hacked and they were, like, posting malicious links or whatever. Like, that's happened once or twice. Thankfully, I haven't had any Nazis. God willing, it'll stay that way. The Nazi one actually hit it pretty well at first, but then went on a super unhinged rant. Ugh. Where should all files go? Just game data? Yeah, but you have to make sure that you've deleted anything related to RSS. And also Copernicus if you're using the custom Copernicus fork. So like RSS textures, RSS VE, anything like that. Yeah, I think that like super right-wing whatevers tend to avoid my channel just on account of me being trans. They're fucking scared that I'm gonna like breathe on them or something and they're gonna catch the virus. I don't know. I mean, famously, one of the slogans of this channel is that transgenderism isn't contagious, but we're working on it. But I don't think we're there yet. Normal Copernicus gotta go too. Yes, if you're using the Copernicus fork. It depends on which add-on you're using. If you're using the like 128K scaled, like maxed out everything, I think normal Copernicus is fine, but anything else needs the fork. Fox would really be the one to ask. Invites are disabled. Okay. I would invite you to our Discord, but it seems like they've privated it. There might be a link in the docs page that I sent you. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, it should be called like Fox Tech. And it's a picture of Jupiter. Oh, okay. You can talk to them. While I have Discord open, I'm going to message her one of the questions I've had, which is whether or not RSS date time works with Soul. For some reason, the main menu lags like horribly. The game doesn't, but I wonder. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't work. There's. I need to make a command for my bot to link my Discord, but I also need to have a command that's just !soul and have it link to the Google Docs page and my Discord. Oh my god. You're being over dramatic. We might have to redo this flight. Because it looks like my quick save can't, like, actively load. Which is a little strange. Okay. Warp to sunrise. Okay. Air launch. Air launch. Fill tanks and launch. God, I'm tired. Fuck. Had a party last night and I think I might have drank a little too much. I don't know. I don't feel hungover, but I have that, like, the just sludgy feeling of, like, oh, I did substances last night. I don't feel right. Oh, yeah? How much Pepsi? Is Pepsi big over there? I know it was, Pepsi was, like, the big import from America during, like, the Soviet years. So I guess it would make sense that, like, Pepsi is still pretty big in Eastern Europe. I was just making fun of me not drinking alcohol. Yeah. No, don't toggle map. Okay. RSS VE, RSS textures, and RSS HD cape. Yeah, correct. Also, what are you saying, oh my lord, to? But yeah, I had, oh, fuck, what is it called? Soju? Last night? That, like, Korean alcohol? Um, and it was my first time having soju, and that shit is so good. Oh, the 3 engines on the back. Yeah, I designed it so that no matter what, if we have an engine failure, we should be good. The other thing is that this is going to also fill the X-15 role of getting to space eventually. We're just going to replace this cockpit. The idea being that it'll be a space plane, but not a hypersonic research plane. So yeah, we needed it to have some serious firepower, so to speak. Are we over water? No, surely not. We must just be in, Okay, there we go. Ooh. I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Happy time zone, beautiful people. Hello, Bishimoto. You always say this when you come in. I don't know what happy time zone means. But a happy time zone to you as well. UTC +2. I don't know what my UTC is, but I'm Central Standard Time in American units. No, do not climb. Alright, I'll read chat in a second. Okay. All right. Why is it so dark? Because we're under clouds. Let me help fix that a little bit. That did not look like it did a thing. That might have. All right. Oh, recover to spaceplane hangar. Yeah, it's my thing. It's just because everyone I know is in a different time of day, so it's shorthand for good morning, good day, good night, etc. Okay, that's cute. I like that a lot, actually. Last time I checked, clouds weren't that dark. Yeah. Well, they are in Kerbal. I don't know what to answer you, dude. Like I didn't make the mod. God, I keep looking at Discord and I have a friend that now has a femboy tag on their account, which I just did not know was a thing that you can get. And I think that that is very funny. All right. Okay. Save game. Available. That is a jet. We're gonna probably do this in a bit. We need this node pretty badly, actually. Do I need to install the 3 planet configs or not? Those are additional add-ons that add like better textures and stuff. They're not mandatory though. All right. So I think Gouldfisk is going to be next. Save. All right. How many gigabytes are they? I don't know. If you open the Google Drive, it should tell you. All right. Okay. What do we need to do for this? Low space film return. Bioexperiment, advanced bioexperiment. Okay. Bioexperiment, I assume, is this. Yes. Okay. All right. Save game. Launch. Yeah, RSS Reborn is a lot less optimized than Sol is, but it's really just a matter of RSS was made with the cutting edge technology of like 2014 when RSS was made, but Copernicus and EVE and all the other mods have evolved a lot since then. And so Sol is capable of doing a lot more with a lot less because it's a total rewrite. Honestly, They probably should have just done this for RSS, but I think that they're not going to because they want to maintain the maximum amount of compatibility, which is respectable, but seems very unnecessary. But yeah. Oh, also, friendly reminder. There is a Warhammer 30k game, 40k, I think, for free right now. I linked it in the general channel. Y'all should download it, and then we can maybe play for Extra Life. I thought RSS Reborn was a total rewrite. I thought that was the point. No, so RSS Reborn is like a half rewrite, but it still uses RSS as like the base code. On Steam. Soul literally you can't have real solar system installed because it's a different solar system. Which is also why the planets only go out to like Saturn. I'm turning down the ambient light boost, Jesus. Because again, it's like its own thing. All right. Second Gouldfisk 1. Off we go. We have to clear 130 kilometers for the contract. Yes, it does. Soul has, as I understand it, some kind of compatibility layer that makes RP-1 work and RO work. Which is how I'm doing this. Man, we really smashed that 130 kilometers out of the park. Awesome. Also, I just realized that you can go back to normal zoom by doing Alt double click. Yeah, you can also double middle click. So like, well, if I zoom in and then I do that. Well, Alt double click doesn't work for me, but it might just be your OS. I don't know what you're running it on. Okay. All right. Space Center. Alt middle click is panning, I think. Okay. Yeah, for me, I don't actually have to hold down Alt for that. But again, that might just be how like my game's set up or something. But yeah, we're gonna put a film camera on here and we're gonna try and recover that. Yeah, hopefully this goes well. I'm probably gonna go grab another cup of coffee here in a little bit. And a cup of water. That would probably help too. God, why is the outside of this cup like oily? Interesting. But yeah, I had shozu, I had like a frozen margarita. What else did I have? That might have been it, actually. I didn't get that drunk, but it definitely was like the most that I had drank in a while. So I'm still feeling it a little bit. And I think I saw that we had some science, so we should be able to get the experiments that we need. All right, Goldfisk 1. My god, where's the fucking science? There we go. Oh my, aw. I didn't know there was a little dude in here. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. We're gonna test this decoupling sequence. And then we will, if this works, send this off. Simulate. Well, actually, let me. Goldfisk 1A. Save. And simulate that shit. Oh, I didn't see Katniss saying that they were going to sleep. Good night, Katniss. I'm sorry. I feel bad. How do I tell CCAN to stop removing RP-1? Just want to remove Parallax. You remove it manually. That's what I did. I installed everything from RP-1 Express install and then just deleted things out of my game data folder and went from there. Also, you do need Parallax continued, not Parallax. I made that mistake. It broke everything. And you need the volumetric clouds mod, which is like Eve Redux, I think. I've removed it manually. Cool. Yeah, CCAN does not... It works when it works, but it does not always do what it needs to do. Oh, it did not do its thing. Whoops. I think that'll work. Bishimoto, what is your if you have one? I mean, Lord knows I don't. What is your like stream schedule? God. Fuck. Oh, my... Yeah, clearly. Because I feel like I never catch your streams. But it might just be because I'm busy at the time. Yeah, make this the root part. Tuesday, Thursday, 11 to 5, Mountain Time. Roger that. So you are in the US? I want to see if this can hit full altitude and still survive. I only do a couple days a week, so I try to make it worth it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm basically Saturday around 1 p.m. CST, but also whenever I want. So weeks like this week where like I don't have a lot to do, I'm probably going to be streaming like 3 or 4 days this week. But I'm always guaranteed one. Especially because I would like to get my viewers up in time for Extra Life so that we raise a good bit of money this year. Which I'm probably going to handle that later today or tomorrow. I know I need to set up my page. I also need to coordinate with my partner to see what she wants to do for Extra Life and so on. I'm just glad that since I like have a proper job now, I should actually be able to buy quite a few new games for Extra Life. Which will be super fun. What is our apoapse? Oh my god, almost 300 kilometers. That's insane. Soul. There we go. Okay, cool. I think we have avoided a collision. G-force is rapidly rising. Awesome. All right, I think that that'll work. Honestly, that's a decent amount of science, too. All right, awesome. Let's send it. But yeah, my goal for Extra Life this year is going to probably be about $2,000. And we're going to be doing a unique thing where the amount of money that we raise also goes to extending the stream in the first day. We haven't fully worked out the details yet, but that's the general idea at least. We'll build 2 of these just so that we have a backup. 113. Oh, we don't actually need to tool it. Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay. 8 science. That is pretty good. So we'll do that. We need this, and we need this. We're going to do this one first. Oh, and we need to pick a leader for administrator and flight director. Okay. Glushko is a decent option. Glushko and Korlev, I think, are the 2 that I'm looking at. think I'm gonna do Korlev. Because this says salary costs, and I don't know if that's researcher salary plus the other, but I think it is. Otherwise, it would say engineer salary. Chris Kraft seems like a decent pick. Ooh, Gene Kranz does too. I'm gonna do Gene. Mary Sherman Morgan is an awesome person in the early game. What is her like strength and weakness? R&D. I don't think there's really anything for 2 that we could really use. Like solid rocket motors are just kind of not that necessary. At least for us. All right, let's build Miku. We need a supersonic jet. Bonus to hydrazine. Going full Soviet, eh? No. They're just the best ones I have right now. And I'm preferential against Werner von Braun, I guess. But I also just don't like reputation decay. That's kind of his like main weakness. Which is realistic. I just don't like it. Okay. Oh, I meant in the non-solid way. Yeah, I don't like solid rocket motors. Let's see, what kind of fighter jet should we build? Oh, what the fuck was it? Falcons in Space? Was that the name of the article? Talons in Space. Talon jet. T-38 Talon. There we go. I'm not a huge fan of that. Tomcat, maybe? Funky looking. Yeah, this is not final. Don't worry. Let's do this. Can the Sapphire turbojet go supersonic? Let's see. Sapphire turbojet, Armstrong Sapphire. Oh, God. What were you used on? English Electric Lightning. That definitely is a supersonic plane. But it said just the prototype. How fast can you go? Yeah. Let's see. $64. J57 is probably the most powerful turbojet that we have. So let's put those there. I think I'm going to go for something Tomcat-like. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to just do the Tomcat with the wings swept back. We don't need to do a fucking variable wing. That's probably a little bit above the scope of this. Then 150, we'll go to 120. Okay. Drakens are very cool. What is a Draken? Ah. Yeah, kinda. I see where you're coming from at the very least. Engine. Mach limit 2. Okay. That's good. Okay. Let's give this thing some control surfaces, shall we? $195, $150. $195, $150. $150, $120. There we go. All right. We all confuse weird shit sometimes. flip these. And move you up a tiny bit and give you the maximum extension. Or very near it. Okay. Let's see, do I have a normal Miku decal, or do I just have Sonic Miku? I think I only have Sonic Miku. That's fine. For good luck for right now. Okay. Yeah. This is what you get when you name all your planes after Vocaloids. Okay. Cool. We'll give this a shot. Don't know how well it's gonna work. Kind of just gonna be flying it blind. But let's see if we can break Mach 2. It kind of reminds me of that fighter jet that used the same engine as the XB-70. XF-108. Yes, this thing. Here, let's see if I can get it on stream. This thing kind of reminds me of that. Mach 2 on the J57 are so finicky. I hate them. Yeah. It's definitely going to be difficult. Worst case scenario, we just need to get extra jet engine technology. I need to put my custom tech tree into this. Looks like a reversed XF-108. Yeah, that's what this is. That's the picture I just put up. We'll say it's not quite as pretty looking, but that's probably just down to the nose, honestly. And I'll turn these off. Okay. Well, we're off the ground. There's trees on the runway. Yeah. Yeah. God, I love the plumes on this. Jesus. Just like a fucking plasma knife. Vehicle is supersonic. We might want different intakes. You launching from Kourou? Yes, I am. That is my space center of choice. Yeah, we are probably going to need better intakes as these ones taper off around Mach 1.5, which is just not going to be adequate. So, and a redesign might be in order. Yeah, let me try that. Needed the equatorial boost. Yeah, that's why I do it, honestly. If you're doing like I'm doing and you're trying to launch your first crew on a dinosaur, it's probably the easiest way to go. Okay. Take these off. Boom. Take these off. Pop these on. And we need intakes. What is your diameter? 1 meter? Okay. 1 meter it is. Or 1.25 meters it is. Okay. And we will slide these forward. I'll have to get like texture unlimited recolor to be able to recolor these, but I think that looks okay. Okay. Let's see. That's probably stable. Or close enough. Okay. Simulate. Simulate. Let's see if we can make a Mach 2 jet out of you. I think, honestly, we could probably make this thing Mach 3 capable. Oh my god. Another bot has tried to post. Unfortunately, it's running from the same machine as the previous bot, so my thing automatically flagged it as likely ban evader. Because the people making these things are stupid as shit. Everyone point and laugh. I also just think Kourou is an underappreciated space center. I like this one, and I like the one in New Zealand. What in the Top Gun is that zoom? What do you mean? Like this climb rate? Or my camera? Camera. BRB, you gotta go see if the basement is flooding yet. Damn, I love spring storms. Ah. Best wishes, Bishimoto. Camera. I thought the camera looked cool. They love the back angle of jets. Ah. I've never seen a Top Gun movie. I know I'm like a fake aviation geek for that, but... Let's try and get this thing over 10 kilometers and then see if it can break Mach 1.5. I do know that one. I've seen a lot of Tom Cruise ass. Unwillingly, I will add. No flooding yet, knock on wood. Alright, while this climbs, I'm gonna open the files and look at the contract requirements. RP-1 contracts. It's going to be X-Planes research. X-Plane supersonic Mach 2. 625 to 650 at what altitude? Does it say? Nope. I do believe that it has to be in level flight. Yeah, for 5 minutes. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Most sarcastic fucking answer I've ever seen. I love that. You want to know something horribly southern about me? I don't think I've ever been in the basement. I don't think I've ever seen a basement. In real life, at least. I've lived in Louisiana my whole life. You can't fucking build a basement here. I want to see if the engines will overheat if we go to 650. Very bad aerodynamics. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they overheat. Also, this is super recoverable. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, see? We're good. $70 Gs, but we're good. Yeah. We have above ground cemeteries. That freaks people out. That's like just in New Orleans though. That's not like it's not like an everywhere thing. You get, 60 miles north or 60 miles inland, honestly. You can start building above ground. All right. We are probably going to need more advanced stuff. Though, there is a third option. There always is. Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that it's necessarily like the only, like it's only in New Orleans, but as far as Louisiana is concerned, it's pretty much just in New Orleans. This may not even be able to fly just because of the weight distribution, but I want to give it a shot real quick. And then after this, we will do or begin planning the biological sample return. But I will probably go to make a cup of coffee first. So we might have a little, 5-10 minute coffee break. Oh shit, I gotta take my medication too. Oh, shiza. Oh well, I'll do that while I get up, or when I get up. Let me write myself a note. Okay. I don't reckon this is going to be able to break the sound barrier. Hell, I don't even reckon this is going to be able to take off properly, but we sure as shit are going to give it a go. The old college try. I am gonna have to fly this from the cockpit, I think, as my control key is not working. So once these engines start to overheat, we're just gonna have to fly it internal, because I can't throttle back. If we get high enough, we might actually be able to do this. But high enough is probably close to 20 kilometers. And this thing is not exactly built for those altitudes. But never say never. While we're waiting, I can probably rebind my right control to be a left control. Let's see. Left control. Okay, there we go. This, ladies and gents, is the best part about building your own keyboard. If something breaks, you can jerry-rig a solution. Here's 500 meters per second. About 100 meters per second short, but honestly, not the worst. I want to bottom out or climb a little. I think this will be doable if we give it more fuel, honestly. I'll have to see. I'm gonna turn on infinite propellant here in a little bit. Just to really give it a look. We're gonna need a sharper nose too. Because, yeah, it's a pretty big drag, isn't it? I'll actually keep this open so that I don't forget to turn it off. We're losing speed. Get over here. We could maybe do without the beryllium. Let's see if we can do this without overheating. Doesn't look like that affects the heating. So we're either going to need to be at a much higher altitude, which might be doable, or we're going to need better engines. I'm going to optimize this, give it one more run, and then I'll go take my little coffee break. Hopefully this is entertaining for y'all as much as it is for me. Remove kerosene. Oops. Okay. Boom. God, the Draken does look really cool. I'm kind of like glancing at the Wikipedia article. It is. Unfortunately, we don't have that engine. Oh, fuck. It can do a fucking Cobra maneuver, too. Damn. Okay, well, this thing takes off well. That's for sure. It'd make a damn good interceptor, but it's not exactly the role that we need. Here's Mach 1. Unconventional wing design also had the side effect of making it the first known aircraft to be capable of performing the Cobra maneuver. Yeah. I mean, we'll easily hit Mach 2. I don't know that we'll easily hit 625 meters per second. That's a bit tougher of an ask. We might be able to in a, maybe use the Sears Hawker, or Sears Hawk body? I don't know what that is. Ah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We need to coax a level climb out of this. Yeah. I mean, we're into Mach 2. I want to see if at least my thinking is correct. that might actually be the functional limit. I'm not using smartass. I just have it pulled up. I'm using atmospheric autopilot. Oh, interesting. The actual physical part is overheating externally. Weird. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I don't know that those are capable of Mach 2 flight. Okay. Basically. Alright. I am gonna go grab coffee. Okay. Well, I'm gonna All right, I have returned. Hello, lovely people. So we are going to be wrapping up stream in about an hour. My girlfriend pointed out to me that unlike what I was thinking, it is in fact Sunday. The stores close early. We need groceries. So I can only stream so long today, unfortunately. But we're going to leave that on pause for a sec. We're going to start working on sounding rockets. Ah, shit. I forgot my meds. I will be right back. Then we shall work on sounding rockets. Eating is better than not eating. You are absolutely correct, Bishimoto. Okay. I'm gonna hire some more researchers. Oh, that was fire. That was not the right button. Whoops. Okay. Elon Musk moment. I laid off people and then immediately changed my mind. All right. We need early tracking systems. Research. Um, we'll probably do it in that order. I think we can do that. Okay. And then I want to see, are we getting an XLR 11 config? Yes, we're actually getting 2. Okay. Fascinating. Is... Okay, Lynn's ready for the next mission. So we need to reach 550 meters per second. Let's do 400 meters. Or kilometers. So we need to reach 550 meters per second between 10 and 20 kilometers, and then reach 20 kilometers altitude. I think that that's well doable. right. Whoa. Oh, we forgot to... We forgot to fill the fuel tanks. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let's see. X1 plane versions. Want to see if there's like a side by side. Because I noticed that the wing looks quite a bit different on the X1E, but I don't know when that happened. You cool even at 5? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. That's not bad. Oh my god. Whoops. Eh. Yeah, let's revert to launch, just so that I'm not cheating. Don't want y'all to have anything to yell at me for. Not that I think anyone cares. All right. Hello, computer? There we go. All right, final speed Mach 2.7. Pretty impressive. Let's see how close we can get it to the runway. I think the Space Center is right here. It very well might be straight ahead though. Okay. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the Space Center. That's fine. Hardly important. We are probably going to start working on the X-1A pretty soon. Which is going to be the one designed to hit 70 kilometers in Mach 3 or 4. very timely ejection. I don't know that it really saved us, but... Oh, yeah, it did. I'll be damned. Okay. We'll see if it'll let me switch directly to the pilot. Well, I guess we were planning on upgrading the X1 anyway, so... It's not the worst thing that we lost a Gumi. God, that was horrifying. I thought for sure we were gonna lose him. Okay. Well, recover this to spaceplane hangar. We'll, figure out the rest in a second. We'll get the pilot back. What the fuck was this? Looking at the X1C. Why? Oh, so they never built an X1C. It was a scrap design. Interesting. Okay. I think we should be able to target him from the tracking center. Like he's like a satellite. I hope we can at least. Okay. All right. Stand up, my guy. Recover vessel is fucking crazy. As if that's not a whole ass human being. Yeah, and I'll probably design this X1A off stream, but I'll be sure to record it so that I can include that in the first episode of the series. Okay. Next. Goldfisk. Okay. Downrange distance of at least 200 kilometers. Then what altitude do we have to hit? Kármán line. Okay, we can do that. Warp to complete. Let's fly. And then after this, I will probably end stream, as I don't think that there's anything that we can really do that will be super productive in the next, 15 remaining minutes. So... But yeah, expect to maybe see me streaming in the next day or two. I'm having a lot of fun with RP-1. I forgot how fun the early game and the X-Planes are. So, yeah. Expect to see more of me in the coming days. Ignition sequence start. Hopefully we have the downrange distance. I don't know that we do, to be honest. I'm gonna try and jettison us sideways. We'll see if this is good enough. If not, I will revert to launch and we can try this again. I didn't know that there was a downrange distance going into this initially when we were practicing, so I need to, I don't know, get the finesse a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Sorry about that, everyone. X3 Stiletto. Ooh, this is a cool little aircraft. Kind of looks like the business jet from hell. All right. Let's try this one more time. Okay, never mind. Really hope it's not doing this to us every time again. If it is, I am probably just gonna have to end stream and figure this out in a little bit. Okay. Yep, it's doing that shit again. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for coming out, and yeah, I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Alright, till then, catch you around.